sometimes. Find somebody and say, you know, sometimes you have to lose to win again. Now, oftentimes when we're in church, we say, look at your neighbor and say this, look at your neighbor and say that. But this time I want you to touch yourself. If you have to grab yourself by the collar, because I need you to get this thing in your spirit. Say, you know, sometimes you have to lose to win again. All right, come on, say it again. Forget about who's sitting next to you and what they think about you talking to yourself, because you know sometimes it's good to talk to yourself, all right? So I'm going to give you permission today to talk to yourself. I want you to talk to yourself this morning, and I want you to say, self, sometimes you have to lose to win again. Sometimes you have to lose to win again. One more time for the Holy Ghost. Sometimes you have to lose to win again. Amen. Sometimes you have to lose to win again. And by the time I'm finished with this message, you're going to understand and be happy for what you lost. Before we delve into the scripture, I want to take a moment and set the foundation. Let's talk about lost and found things. Can we all say lost and found? I'm going to give you a few examples and maybe you can find yourself in some of these instances. So, maybe there was a time when you were running late for work and you get to the front door and you realize you can't find your keys. Amen? And so you start digging in your pockets. Ladies, if you have a pocketbook, you start rummaging through your pocketbook, and if you have a big pocketbook like mine, you start going from the top all the way to the bottom and scraping, looking for those keys. Still can't find the keys. So then you start retracing your steps. Where was I last? And then, am I right about it? And then you start looking around, and then you start talking to yourself, saying, I know I had these keys somewhere. I know I had these keys somewhere. And if you're really late for work, you start doing like me, Lord, please help me find my keys. Anybody besides me, Lord, please help me to remember where I put my keys. And if you got kids in the house, then you start yelling at the kids, anybody see my keys? Anybody touch my keys? I know I had these keys right here. Who picked up my keys? I know it was you, because you always touching stuff. Am I right about it? And if your husband's in the house or your wife is in the house, you might say, Shirley, have you seen my keys? I ain't seen any keys. You got to keep up with your own keys. Somebody say lost and found. But maybe that's not you. But maybe you get into the car and you realize you don't have your cell phone. And then you start looking around the car. You start looking in this seat, looking in that seat. You start looking in the cushions. And then you start thinking, if you got somebody with you, this is a good one. You'll say, can you call my phone to see? And then what you do, you turn off the radio and you don't listen. Shh, be quiet. And the other person say, it's ringing. Oh, shoot, I got it on silent. Somebody say lost and found. But maybe that's not you. Maybe you can't find your glasses sometimes. You're trying to read the newspaper, trying to watch TV, trying to go online. Last time you had them, they was on your face. So now, with your can't see self, you start patting all around the bed, trying to look on the floor, getting the bed. Kids, y'all see my glasses? I know it was you, because you always touching something. Somebody say lost and found. Well, maybe you found yourself at the store, ShopRite, Rite Aid, CVS. It's time to pay for your items, and you can't find that money that you know you put in your wallet. Everybody behind you is looking at you and sucking your teeth, sucking their teeth, looking at you wondering how much longer you gonna keep digging in that pocketbook looking for the wallet that ain't got no money. Now your heart's beating, now you sweating, and now you're trying to keep your composure like you're not broke. So you might say something like, let me just use my credit card, or can you put this stuff to the side so I go find my money? Anybody ever found themselves there before? Then you gotta pick up your little pride and walk out the store without your items. Am I right about it? Somebody say lost and found. But in each of these instances, though you were extremely frustrated, if you found what you were looking for, quickly you forgot about your frustration. Quickly you forgot about how angry you were. Quickly lost and found. Or maybe when you go to wash your clothes and you empty out them pockets, you find that $20 bill you were looking for at ShopRite. You know, the one that had you embarrassed because everybody was looking at you like she ain't got no money. And you say, oh Lord, thank you Jesus, because now I can replace what I already put out with this money right here. Do you understand what I'm saying? When you find what was once lost, somebody say, I get excited. There is joy, I tell you, when you find something that belongs to you that was lost without your prior knowledge. Amen? So now we find ourselves in the book of Luke, chapter 15. And in this chapter, there are actually 3 different parables. The parable of the lost sheep, the parable of the lost coin, and the parable of the lost son. For those of you who may not know what a parable is a simple story used to illustrate a moral or spiritual lesson told by Jesus in the Gospels. Amen? Today, we're going to focus on the first parable in chapter 15, the parable of the lost sheep. You've already heard it read for your reading, so now let's delve a little deeper. I want to read to you what the Message translation says. It says, by this time, a lot of men and women of doubtful reputation were hanging around Jesus, listening intently. Somebody say, doubtful reputation. Now, that doesn't sound like a good reputation to have if you have a doubtful reputation. Amen? So these were tax collectors and sinners. And they were all gathered around Jesus, I'm assuming for a purpose. Because back in that day, if you knew Jesus was coming by, no matter what kind of lifestyle you were living, there was something that you wanted from him. There was something that you wanted to hear from him. There was something that you wanted to get from him. And I believe that before they were called doubtful, that they already knew they were sinners. They already knew they were tax collectors. You know, people don't have to tell you about your mess, because if you're real with yourself, you can own up to your own mess. Amen? But still, they felt comfortable enough to make their way to where Jesus was. Verse 2 says, but the Pharisees and the teachers of the law muttered, this man welcomes sinners and eats with them. This man welcomes sinners and eats with them. The Message translation says, he takes in sinners and eats meals with them, treating them like old friends. My first point is this: there's always going to be someone that has something to say when you show up. There is always going to be somebody that has something to say when you walk in the room. There's always going to be somebody that has something to come out of their mouth when you walk around the corner, when you come into the office, when you walk into I-5 and CVS, when you go into the bank, when you go into ShopRite, when you come into church. that you know that you did not deserve, but he still allowed favor to be your portion. There are some people who know you went for a job and you know you wasn't qualified for that job. You went for that house and you know your credit was bad. You went for that car, you know your credit was bad. But still God allowed you to have what you have, and that's why you have the testimony of, I don't look like what I've been through. Is there anybody in here besides me that has that testimony? I don't look like what I've been through. I know you heard this, and that about me. And as a matter of fact, this, and that is true. But I want to let you know one thing. I don't look like what I've been through. I don't look like I've been broke. I don't look like I've been disgusted. I don't look like I've been depressed. I don't look like I've been sad. I don't look like I've been lonely. I don't look like I lost a baby. I don't look like I was suicidal. I don't look like people were talking about me. I don't look like I made bad mistakes. As a matter of fact, I look better than I ever had all the days of my life because God's putting a smile on my face. God is still keeping me. God is still making a way out of no way. I wish you open up your mouth and say, I don't look like what I've been through. I don't think you believe it. Say, I don't look like what I've been through. If you could just say you should have had AIDS. Maybe you should have had HIV. Maybe you should have still been drunk. Maybe you should have still been a junkie. But God allowed you to make a U-turn and get up out of that situation. Is there anybody besides me that can say, I don't look like what I've been through? That's why it doesn't matter when people judge you when you walk into the room. As a matter of fact, you should expect it because there are people who God allowed, hear me good, there are people who God allowed to see your public battle. There are people who God allowed to see you go down. There are people who God allowed to see you struggle. There are people who God allowed to see you embarrassed. Because God knew at the appointed time He was going to raise you up right in front of those same people. God will put you back together in front of the same people who broke you. God will put you back together in front of the same people who count you out. God will put you back together in front of the same people who thought you weren't going to make it. God will put you back together in front of the same people who said you were no good. That's the kind of God I serve. So if you might be going through this afternoon, and if they might know your story, and right now it might look real bad for you, I want to tell you, keep on going, keep on walking, keep on crawling, do whatever you gotta do, because at the appointed time, God's gonna raise you up. I don't think when you make it out, you're gonna open up your mouth and say, nobody but Jesus, nobody but Jesus, nobody. Is there anybody besides me that got that testimony? It was nobody but Jesus. It wasn't my education. It wasn't my money. It wasn't my family. It wasn't my status. It wasn't how strong I am physically. It was nobody. Nobody but Jesus who kept you in the midnight hour. Nobody but Jesus who stopped the tears from falling. Nobody. How come God allowed your child to come out and not my child? You're going to look them in the face and say, I can't speak for nobody else, but why not me? They're going to ask you, how were you able to smile again after all the dirt you did? You're going to look them in their face and say, why not me? I serve a who would have thought God? Who would have thought you smile again? Who would have thought you'd be blessed the way you are? Who would have thought you'd be able to be a leader? Who would have thought you'd be on top? Who would have thought you'd be a boss? That's why I don't worry when I walk into the room, when people talk, because that lets me know I'm still relevant. When they stop talking, that's when you know you fell off. But as long as you're talking, you know I'm in the room. As long as you're talking, you know I'm still blessed. As long as you're talking, you know God's still making a way for me. As we move on in the scripture, as it says that the Pharisees and the religious said that Jesus was taking in sinners. And he was eating meals with them and treating them like they were old friends. The Bible said they were grumbling. The Message translation said they muttered. Some of y'all might have said they was bumping their gums. But they were running their mouth. And it goes right from there talking about what they said to verse 3. Then Jesus told them. It goes right from this man welcomed sinners and eat with them to then Jesus told them. Which brings me to my second point. The best response is no response. Let God be God. The best response is no response. Let God be God. Nowhere do we see from one sentence to the next that the tax collectors and the sinners said, what are you talking about? Nowhere do we see that the tax collectors got up out of their seats and went over to the Pharisees and went over to the religious scholars and said, you talking about me? As soon as they said what they said, God had an answer. And I am here this afternoon to tell you that some of us are losing because we don't know when to shut up. Shut up. I know you feel you got a reason to say something, but don't say anything. Let God be God. Romans chapter 3, verses 3 through 4 says, for what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of God without effect? Verse 4, God forbid, yea, let God be true and every man a liar, as it is written that thou mightst be justified in the sayings and might overcome when thou art judged. So when you are judged, let God handle it. When they are talking about you, let God respond. You don't have to respond to nothing. Somebody say, let God be God. Say it again, let God be God. I have found out that the Bible is true when it says, vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. I have wanted to get somebody back. I saw a post somewhere that said, I wanted revenge, but God gave me peace. Did you hear what I said? I wanted revenge, but instead God gave me peace. I wanted revenge, but instead God gave me joy. I wanted revenge, but instead God gave me happiness. I wanted revenge, but instead God gave me a house. I wanted revenge, but instead God gave me a car. I wanted revenge, but instead God gave me money. I wanted revenge, but instead God gave me a job. Sometimes you got to close your mouth and let God be God. I have learned that what God can do with those who judge is so much more than what I could ever do. So my little roll in my neck and sucking my teeth and telling people off with my PhD words is nothing compared to how God can shake somebody's world up. Do you understand? Karma knows just where you live. Karma knows how to get to your house. Karma knows where you work. Karma knows where your job is. Karma knows where you go to church. And karma knows who your family is. And that's why you gotta watch how you treat people, because karma can skip over you and go to your kids. People look at you and say, how you get over? How did you get over? And then they sit back and they look at how you getting over. They look at your success. Success will answer everything every time. They look at you and wonder like, why? How? You know, and then the ones who were really talking about you, I love this, they say, I always knew you was gonna make it. I always knew you was gonna come out on top. Well, how come you only in my inbox saying that, but you're not commenting on my page for everybody to see?
That's right.
Because those who was talking about you publicly can't promote you and can't celebrate you publicly.
That's right.
So they gotta get in your private inbox. So they gotta send you an email or send you a text message because they knew they was talking about you. But let God be God. Somebody say, let God be God. And as we close this message, this is what Jesus says. And I want to read it from the Message translation. After the Pharisees were talking about the tax collectors and talking about the sinners, Now let me tell you, because everybody's a sinner.
That's right.
All have sinned. And I don't know how some of us dip out of that all. I don't care how saved, sanctified you are in that with a mighty burning fire, everybody sins. And as Bishop says, one hunk of chunk of dirt can't talk about another hunk of chunk of dirt. If I'm dirty, you filthy. And if we all got a white washcloth right now, we all shut our mouths. Because we all see that we dirty. I don't care how long you was in the tub this morning. Do you understand what I'm saying? So as the Pharisees and as the religious scholars were talking about how Jesus was sitting with the sinners and how he was treating them like they were old friends, Jesus responds this way. Suppose one of you had 100 sheep and lost one. Wouldn't you leave the 99 in the wilderness and go after the lost one until you find it? Can I say that again? Suppose one of you had 100 sheep. Wrong you have been doing. Because the fact of the matter is still, he's not going to leave you. He's not going to just throw you away like people have thrown you away. There are many people who threw you away for whatever reason they chose to throw you away. Maybe you didn't call them when they thought you should call them. Maybe you weren't there for them when they thought you should be there. Maybe you got in a small argument, 1972, and they still mad. And they cut you off. You see them at weddings, funerals, baby showers, and they still don't open up their mouth, even at the bar mitzvah. They don't open up their mouth. But I'm so glad that Jesus is not like that. In spite of how I live my life, in spite of what I have done with my life, still he said, I'm not going to leave you, and I'm not going to forsake you. And that is the reason I'm telling you today that your life means too much. There's purpose and destiny over your life. There's a calling on your life. And maybe you're not called to be a preacher, but God has called you to something. And because he has called you to something, he's not going to let you waste your life. He's not going to let you run away from your life. There are many people who are not living the life that they're called to live because they're still running. I'm here to tell somebody this afternoon that you ain't got that much run left. You better stop running away from God and run to God. There are some people who walked away from Jesus because they felt like they had been set up to fail. But I am a living witness that God will set you up just to bring you up. I am a living witness that God will set you up so he can bless you. He will set you up so he can elevate you. He will set you up so he can separate you. He will set you up good. God intends to make everything that you went through work for your good. But you gotta stay with Jesus. Open up your mouth and say, I gotta stay with Jesus. Say it again, I have to stay with Jesus. I want to tell you a story about being lost and found. A few years ago, I flew to Detroit, Michigan, to be on the Word Network. As many of you know, I go to the Word Network. I preach, I speak, I get interviewed on the Word Network. So I had a bag that I checked with me when I went to Detroit. When I left Detroit, I checked my bag again. When I got off the plane, I went to baggage claim. You know, you stand around and you wait for your bag to come around. Everyone who was on my plane grabbed their bags. And I was still standing there looking at them same 3 bags going, you know, them same bags just keep going around and around, go through a little chute, come back down, go around and around. My bag was nowhere. So then I went from American Airlines to Delta, Spirit, Southwest, all of these baggage claim areas looking for my bag. No bag. So I had to go to the American Airlines customer service area to let them know that I lost my bag. I had to fill out a claim report. I got a claim number, and then I was told to go home. Now I'm in Philadelphia, it's late at night, and my car service is outside waiting for me to get in the car. So I get in the car, disgusted, angry. You can be saved and be disgusted and be angry. Some of y'all were disgusted and angry this morning, or you might be disgusted and angry right now. I was disgusted, I was angry. I called the next day as they told me to, no bag. Called the next day again, no bag. Called the next day 3 times, and I called Detroit to see maybe it was just sitting somewhere. No bag. And I don't know if my mom remembers this, and my mom called me and said, I got a phone number from someone who called with some information about your bag. I'm thinking to myself, how did he get my mom's phone number? Her number is not on my luggage. I called the number. The lady said, I'm from Alaska Airlines. And I found your bag in our area sitting idle by itself. I hope you don't mind, but I opened up your bag and your laptop and your iPad was on top. So there was a text that had just come in from your mother. Y'all know my mother. You know she texts us all day and all night. She said, so I got the number and I called your mother, and this is what I want you to know. I'm getting ready to take your bag from Alaska Airlines over to American and make sure that they ship you your bag back to you. All I could do was trust that she was going to do what she said. So some of you might be saying, well, why do you even care so much? It's just a bag. Why do you even care so much? You could have got some more shoes. You could have got some more clothes, because there was something in that bag. It was not about the outside of the bag. It was something inside of that bag. Inside of that bag was my laptop. And on that laptop was the second book that I wrote, Losing You Is Not an Option, Get Back Up and Fight. And I did not have that book written anywhere else. If I lost that laptop, then I lost what I birthed and what I spent years to write. I wanted my bag. I would have got on a plane and flew all the way back to Detroit to look for my bag. I would have left my mama, my daddy, and my dogs to go back and look for the bag. Why? Because that bag had something of value that was connected to my life. And so I got a phone call when the bag came in. And they said, we're going to have an agent drive the bag from Philadelphia to Pleasantville, New Jersey, to your house. When the bag got to my house, the bag looked like it had been through a war. The zippers were broke and busted. It didn't matter what it looked like on the outside. It didn't matter to me what it had been through on the outside. It didn't matter if it had been kicked. It didn't matter to me if it had been dropped. It didn't matter to me if it had been thrown. But what mattered to me is when I opened up the bag, if it was still intact on the inside. Was my laptop still there? Yes. Was my iPad still there? Yes. Was my book still there? Yes. What am I saying? It doesn't matter how far things go away. When you want something bad enough, you will go after that thing. You will fight for that thing. You will do whatever you have to do because it's yours. And I am telling you, no matter how far you have gone, Jesus is telling you that I will come after you. As a matter of fact, I am waiting for you. I am waiting for you to see your worth. I am waiting for you to see your value. So you might be saying, this message don't apply to me. Still lost. I am telling you that there's some people who can preach you under the pew and they're still lost. I am telling you there are some of the nicest people in church, the nicest greeters, the nicest ushers, and they're still lost. Because there is something inside of them that they have not given over to Jesus. There is something inside of them that they have not allowed Jesus to heal. There is something inside of them that they have not allowed Jesus to work out. And I'm here to tell you on this morning that today is the day that you need to go from lost to found. From lost to found. It's time for you to take off the mask and stop acting like everything is okay when you know you're a mess. It's time for you to stop living average when God has called you higher, but you can't go any higher because you're acting like everything is okay. You're lost. And I can only speak daughter, lost preaching, lost on international television, lost. But when I made up my mind that I was not going to live an average life anymore, when I made up my mind that I was not going to live for the people anymore, when I made up my mind that I had to save my own life, when I made up my mind that I didn't want to keep going around in the same circles, I got down on my knees and I said, it's me, oh Lord, standing in a need of prayer. It's not my mother, it's not my father, it's not my sister, it's not my brother, but it's me, oh Lord. I'm standing in a need of prayer, and I need you to help me out. I need you to come see about me. I need you to heal my broken heart. I need you to regulate my mind. I need you to change my attitude. I need you to change my stinking thinking. I had to come before God and say, here I am, holy, naked, and unashamed. I'm telling you right now, you said 2018 is your year. You said this was the year. Let me make sure I'm talking to the right people. Raise your hand if you said 2018 is your year. Now let's be real. Raise your hand if right now it don't feel like 2018 is your year. Somebody put their feet up and their hands over here. I am here to tell you right now, 2018 can still be your year. Do you hear what I'm saying? But you gotta want it. Do you hear what I'm saying? There's some things you lost. But sometimes you're gonna have to lose to win again. Everything you lost is gonna be nothing compared to the peace that God can give you. Everything you lost is gonna be nothing compared to how God is ready to elevate you. Everything you lost is nothing compared to how God is ready to make a move on your behalf. So it's time for you to stop looking at what you lost as a loss and start looking at it as a gain. Because some people you had to lose. Some people had to walk out on you. Some relationships had to be broken so God can get your attention. I'm here to tell you, everybody can't go. Everybody can't go where you're going. So in order for you to get the best that God has for you, you're going to have to be real with yourself and say, God, I need you to fix me. We talk about Iyanla fix my life. Iyanla can't do nothing like Jesus can do. Because she's going to put you on TV for the world to see you.